You should read The Nolan Variations, The Movies, Mysteries, and Marvels of Christopher Nolan by Tom Shone. This book is an incredible in-depth look at Christopher Nolan's career, filmography, with tons of behind-the-scenes quotes and insights and amazing stories. Look at the table of contents. Just reading this feels like a Christopher Nolan film. One of my favorite stories right off the bat is when Christopher Nolan hand-delivered the script for Batman Begins to Michael Caine. It was the first time they'd worked together, and of course they went on to work together on many of Christopher Nolan's films. So he wanted Michael Caine to play the role of Alfred, and Michael Caine replied, "What do I say? Dinner is served?" "No, the butler is Bruce Wayne's stepfather." "Well, I'll read it and get back to you." No, can you read it now?" So Nolan has this policy, I guess, where he's very secretive with his scripts, and he only hand delivers them to his lead actors and a select number of his crew, and he marks each script with the name of the recipient so he can track who has the copy of the script, and in case it gets out in the public, he'll know where it came from. It's well known that Christopher Nolan had been developing a Howard Hughes film before Leonardo DiCaprio's film came out, and I found it interesting that he mentions a lot of the work that he put into Howard Hughes's film eventually got used for Batman Begins. I also thought it was really cool that he mentioned that the Bond films were a huge influence on him. I would love to see Christopher Nolan direct a Bond film one day. One of the other things I love about the book is how it has incredible behind-the-scenes artwork and images, like this bat cycle chase scene, the bat pod from Batman The Dark Knight. I remember seeing the Hong Kong scenes that they shot for the first time and being like, I've been in the IFC building so many times. It's so cool that Batman was here too. You get to see all of these cool diagrams about time inversion from Tenet, and a really clear explanation of the theory behind it, and some of the concepts like the free ports and things like that are so cool. One of the things I love is how the author weaves in quotes from characters in each of the films. So as you're reading, you actually feel like you're reliving those films and those scenes, whilst he's then going into details about the making of those films. And there's just countless Easter eggs and amazing little tidbits. For example, in Oppenheimer, the famous quote, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." There is a Sanskrit translation that is read as, "I am all-powerful time, which destroys all things." Anyway, whether you're a filmmaker or a film lover, highly recommend you read The Nolan Variations.